Welcome to the Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Tuesday, December 4th. We'll focus on the water vapor satellite imagery, and the feature that I would like to draw your attention to is this stream of very dry air moving in from the northwest into southeast Idaho. We do have a broad region of low cloud cover that we call stratus entrenched across most of southeast Idaho, and that is helping to keep the temperatures elevated this morning. And where the stratus has begun to clear or was already cleared out, we are seeing temperatures drop into pretty cold readings this morning. There's also a little bit of light snow lingering along the Island Park and Teton Valley region this morning. As that dry air continues to work in through the day today, we are expecting that precipitation to continue to shift to the east. So here's the fronts and weather depiction for the day today. You can see that high pressure really starting to build in with that dry air coming in from the northwest, and you can see the depiction of the light snow in the northeast corner of the state. Let's head back to the satellite imagery again this morning, and I'd like to draw your attention to two features. The first one is this broad low off the California coast, and the second is this feature to the north of us in Canada. As we move into Wednesday and also Thursday, you can see that low is trying to push its way into the states, but as that low is dropping out of Canada into the northern plains, that northerly flow is helping to keep some of that moisture shunted to the south. So as that low tries to move in, it's trying to push that moisture to the north, but that low pressure from Canada is really keeping that northward progression limited. So any precipitation that we do see during the day on Wednesday and into Wednesday night should be confined generally to the highlands along the Utah border. And then on Thursday, as that system continues to try to march to the east, you can see that we have really continued to limit that northward progression of that precipitation. So any precipitation that we do get over the next couple of days for Wednesday and Thursday should stay pretty light, and again should stay confined to the regions along the Utah border. Now with that high pressure in place, we are expecting some pretty cold temperatures to settle into the region for the next few mornings. This is the minimum temperature graphic for Thursday morning, which should be fairly representative. You can see that we've got some sub-zero temperatures across much of the central mountains, especially some of these traditionally colder spots like the Stanley Basin and Copper Basin. Those cold temperatures are also pushing into the Island Park area with a forecast temperature of around -10. Some of those cold temperatures may continue to sneak into the upper Snake Plain, the Mud Lake area, but for the most part we are expecting single digits or just around 10 degrees for the next several mornings. Temperatures could be a little bit warmer in the Magic Valley and the Southern Highlands, and a lot of that could be due to the cloud cover as that moisture tries to work its way in for Wednesday and Thursday. But expect some pretty cold temperatures where skies do remain clear overnight for Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly even into Friday morning as well. One more time back to the satellite imagery. There's a larger system way off in the Pacific here, and that's going to continue to try to push towards the coast. And we are expecting that system to make landfall probably Monday on the coast, along the coastal states. And what that means is we'll probably start to see precipitation work back into East Idaho for the Monday and Tuesday time frame. What that means in the short term is that at least for the latter part of the weekend and the early part of next week, we'll probably see temperatures moderate quite a bit, and we could see temperatures rise back above freezing for some of the lower elevations by early next week. Some of that precipitation for early next week could be rain in the lower elevations, so it's highly dependent on the temperatures and the timing as that system works its way in. So that concludes the briefing for this morning. If you have any additional questions, please go ahead and call us at the number on the screen. If you have comments or feedback on the delivery and content of the briefing, please feel free to drop our webmaster an email. Thank you for joining us.